So I am back to do another review. I'm doing Married at First Sight Season 10, Episode 14. Now the reason why I'm doing 14, I've skipped since my last Married at First Sight review, is because I wanted to catch up. I'm so far behind, I don't know what's happening in the show, so I just binged, caught up, and now I'm caught up to the latest episode. Well, as far as I know, since I watched it on 2 days ago, the latest episode. So we're going to discuss what is going on in Married at First Sight. This is a hot mess. Oh my gosh. Who am I going to start with? Okay. So this is the episode where, the couples get together and they go meet up for like a last chance couples trip to, make sure everyone is doing well. And Mindy and Zach don't come because we know on episode 13, Mindy broke up with Zach. They're not going to be married. She was tired of the BS and him being a liar. Good for you, Mindy. I cut myself. Don't mind the Band-Aid. So that's done. They're not even on the episode at all because they're just like, whatever. Nobody cares about y'all anymore because y'all not going to be married. Y'all getting divorced. And the first people to arrive actually at the cabin are Derek and Katie. So we're going to get into Derek and Katie first, since I remember they're the first people that got to the cabin. Oh my gosh. So things seem to be going okay when they first get there. They pick the biggest room. Yep, yada, yada. Okay. But listen, Katie crazy. Like, I know, originally I was like, okay, Derek is emotionally unavailable. Like, there's parts of him that are. But no, the more we have seen what has unfolded, yep, she's crazy. We figured it out that, she just don't know what she wants. So during the episode, she gets very upset because Derek keeps talking to Taylor. She's like, oh, he's just giving Taylor way more attention than me, blah, blah, blah. She's getting so jealous. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really just gonna throw up or whatever she is. I'm like, what? Now, I will say, Derek was talking to Taylor way more than he was talking to Katie. She's definitely right on that. He was talking to her more. He wasn't Taylor face mode. He wasn't even next to Katie. But we also know that Katie's mad jealous. Last episode, in episode 13, she got upset about a poem he wrote in high school to no one. And she also got upset about some kind of box that someone made for him in high school. She's so jealous. So, oh my gosh. So she gets mad about those things. And then she just storms off and starts this whole thing. Oh my gosh. Whole thing. What's crazy to me is that when they go outside and try to resolve the issue, she's like, oh yeah, you want to be talking to all the wives and you're so nice to all the wives but me. And he's like, what? I don't understand. She's like, why you can't act like that with me? Why do you always gotta be a geeky loser with me? And he's like, but because I thought I could show you myself, or even when I do show you myself and get shut down. Katie don't make no sense. She want Derek to talk to her all the time and be, open himself up to her. But when he does be his true self, geeky loser, whatever he is, she shuts it down. You're like, why you can't act like you don't act like geeky loser with them? Yeah, because he's being himself with you. He's being his more conventional hang out with friends self with other people. The side that he maybe didn't show to everyone. He's doing with you, and when he's with them, he's his plain acceptable self. That's trashy. Come on, girl. So you don't like his whole self? No, she just wants to change him. She wants to change Derek completely. And we see this because later on when he steals a golf cart for her and she's like, oh yeah, I'm finally getting a bad boy. She thinks she's paying Bill the husband. You can't make this man exactly the type of person you want him to be. He has to be a bad boy. He shouldn't be a loser geek. But literally, that's his personality. He can't change that. What? And he's really trying to change these things for her. There may be things that he needs to compromise in a relationship. She's saying, oh, you don't initiate anything. And I'm assuming she means he doesn't initiate sex or dates or conversations. So she's anything. She must mean that he doesn't initiate any type of anything for them to do together or hang out or anything like that. And that would be where you would need to reevaluate and compromise and figure out how to fix that, Derek. But don't be going to try to change your whole personality for Katie. Over here, talking about, yeah, I could be a bad boy for her. What? No, this is freaking dumb. I'm just and she's annoying. She's Katie's a child. She's so childlike. You want him to be a bad boy. You want him to steal stuff, right? But just last episode, you said you didn't want him to have no dreams. He couldn't have no dreams and he couldn't do nothing that was supposed to be fun. But now you want him to steal stuff and be a bad boy. So he only can do things that's supposed to be fun if it's related to you. Selfish. She's selfish. That is really it with her and Kato. Because I am determined that Katie is selfish and like jealous and a little out of her mind. Now we know the truth. Yep, now we know. Jessica and Austin. So there's not really much going on with Jessica and Austin besides the fact that Jessica has already told Austin that she loves him and he still hasn't said it back yet. But they still seem to be going well. As long as they could just like maneuver through that. She's just gonna have to wait until he's ready to say he loves her. But it is slightly, it's weird that she keeps bringing it up. I'm going to say that. She should stop bringing up that he hasn't said he loved her like she wanted to say it. That's weird on its own. But it's also weird that he's kind of basically like, I feel that way, but I don't want to say it. Well, why? If you feel that way, just say it. Like, what are we doing? What are these games we playing? I feel like they're both doing weird stuff. And we know they're like cute and awkward and they're going to last. But it's a little strange with that whole love. I am glad that Jessica decided to say it and she didn't feel like she had to wait for Austin. That was good, at least. So we'll see what goes on with them. You know, they're a couple that we already know is just going well. So we'll see about that. But that's really it for Jessica and Austin, because honestly, nothing really went on with them, and nothing. Okay. Now we get into the train wrecks. Like, oh my gosh. So let's start with Mika and Michael. So on their way to the cabin, whatever that place is, I feel like on most seasons they go to a cabin, even though this time I think it's a huge house. This season's a huge house. So when they're on their way there, he's mad quiet. He's not saying anything. He got an attitude. And I'm like, what he got an attitude about? I still can't figure out what he had an attitude about. Maybe it's that he felt like when he mentioned that his uncle died, he felt like Mika didn't react in the way he wanted her to. That might be why he's upset, but you never really know with Michael. Like, that could be why he's upset. But I think it's always awkward, and people don't really know how to act or react when someone dies that's close to someone. And it's a hard thing to deal with, honestly. So, but that might be what he's upset about. But we just know he's in the car, he ain't talking. And it's just freaking weird, you know? It's just weird. And then when they get to the place, big house, he just walks away and doesn't talk to her. And it's just... yeah, that man is strange. First, we know he a liar and a creep, but like, he's so strange. I don't even get it. And because I'm acting crazy and like being strange, Mika's like, you gonna sleep in another room. So they don't even sleep in the same room that night. But the next day, he just comes up with this plan where he's telling her, well, he doesn't tell anybody until he's about to leave. He's just like, yeah, I gotta go handle some things. And he's going with Brandon to the city, to DC, since Brandon has to go for work. And he's just like, yeah, I gotta handle some things for my uncle's funeral. I'll be back. And Mika like, what the freak? How you just not gonna tell somebody that you going somewhere until the same day? Like, you didn't let her know anything. And you know why? Because he's a liar. We already know. He is, I don't care what nobody say. That man did not go do no funeral entrance. I just don't believe it. He didn't do anything to do with his uncle's funeral, and that's terrible. Because he used his uncle's memorial service, I guess they were saying, not funeral. He just used his uncle's memorial service as an excuse to make up lies. He just lied for anything. How we know he ain't do nothing? When they leave, he leaves, he does go to DC, he gets back to the cabin. When he gets back, I keep calling the cabin. He gets back to the, whatever the freak it is, the big house. He gets back to the house and they're questioning him like, oh, how did it go? Were you able to do your arrangements? He like, oh, I didn't get to do everything I was supposed, I got to. He all confused. Oh yeah, we dropped Brandon off, but then they waited and then this happened. But we had to wait at the festival. Like, none of his story was making sense. And Mika was picking up on it and everybody there was picking up on it. And he was just sitting there looking stupid. So I definitely think he just went down to DC because he heard that Brandon was going back to work and he knew that Brandon was going to some type of festival. And he's like, oh, that's a good opportunity to have some fun. And that's what he went and did. And he came into the cabin pretending like he was doing other things. Just caught up in lies. That man is a liar. Like, honestly, he needs to seek professional help because he lies about any and everything. And it is ridiculous. And nobody should have to be in a relationship with a liar. It's outrageous. It really is outrageous. And no one should have to deal with that. And because of them calling him out, like, they weren't even trying to call him out. They just were a little confused about the details. They were just being, like, honest and just like, oh, wait, huh? Wait, why would the production keep waiting for you? Or why would this happen? And then he had to keep making up more lies. And then when Mika's like, you see how he lying? He goes and storms off. Classic. This That's what he does. He does something he's not supposed to be doing. He lies and he becomes a victim and walks away, or, covers his head or something like that, because that's the Michael thing to do. And then it is Taylor and Brandon. Oh, Taylor and Brandon, they always got something going on, don't they? So when the episode starts, Brandon's upset at Taylor because Taylor went out the night before and she stayed out all night, like, with her friends. She was like, oh, I'm going to hang out with my friends, go in a hotel. No, she was going to hang out with her friends, and she said she went to drop off her friends at a hotel or something like that. And then she texted him and say, oh, the next morning I fell asleep, sorry. So obviously he's very upset, like, oh, so you just disappeared in the middle of the night, falling asleep, whatever. But when they're on their way up to the house, or the cabin, as I keep calling it, when they're on their way up there, instead of Brandon bringing it up like that would be the normal thing to do, Brandon doesn't say anything. He just goes to bed. So, like, that's Brandon's problem. If he has an issue, he needs to just address it. But instead, he'll hold it back. So he holds it back, and it doesn't become anything but a mess later. They get to the house. Taylor's trying to pressure Brandon to drink. I think that's really strange. But she's like, drink the tequila. Like, he don't want to drink tequila. He said he wanted to drink beer. I don't know. It's very strange to me when people try to pressure people to drink alcohol. I just don't get it. So that was weird, number one. And then by the end of the night, Brandon does bring up what happened. He's trying to tell her, like, okay, I'm upset because you stayed out all night. You disappeared, and until I fell asleep. And it's so obvious that Taylor's trying to hide something, that she's lying because she keeps yelling over Brandon. When he's about to reveal information, she keeps getting louder. And I was like, oh, okay, she got something to hide. That's obvious. It's done. He's like, yeah, because you went to DC to hang out with your friends. She's like, I didn't go to hang out with my friends. She's like, I didn't go to hang out with my friends. I went to drop you at work, and because I dropped you at work, I'm like, oh, I can hang out with my friends too. And then she changed her story. She says it again, and she's like, yeah, I went to hang out with my friends. And he's like, okay, you just said that's not what you did. Whatever. She went to hang out with friends. I'm assuming it's some of them are guys. And I don't know what she was doing, but that girl didn't go upstairs and fall asleep in a hotel room. Who she thinks she fooling? That is not what happened. You didn't go upstairs and fall asleep in a hotel room. That's not what happened. It would have been a better life if you just said, oh yeah, my friends at a hotel, and after we hung out, we decided to go to the hotel, to hang out for a little bit. You don't even know how to lie, girl. That's how you know you shouldn't be lying. You shouldn't be lying if you don't know how to lie. It's just idiotic, and it's insulting to the people that you're lying to. And Brandon starts revealing other things, like only a little. He only can get a little bit out because Taylor keeps cutting him off. He's like, well, this is not the first time this happened. What about when you went out with those guys? Like, it's like he didn't even get to fully say guy, and she's like, no, blah, blah, blah. This is ridiculous. I'm done with you. Like, she just keeps yelling over him, and he's sitting down, and she's standing up and bending over. So, like, it's just a hot mess. She is hiding stuff. She definitely is going out with men while she's married to him, hanging out, and she do not want Brandon to reveal this to the cameras. And she storms off, I'm done with you, blah, blah, blah. And then Brandon's like, all right, I don't got time for this. I'm taking this mic off. The producer gonna run up on him, talking about, don't touch that mic. Listen, these producers is real out of their minds. I just don't even understand. You can tell, like, Brandon don't like filming. We know he don't like filming. And you could tell because he doesn't like filming, the producers hate him. And they're treating him they're not treating him well. Because all he wanted to do is take his mic off, and he ran up like he trying to get buck. Like he's about to get himself knocked out. That producer was out of his mind. Come on. Don't take that mic off. Excuse me? And Brandon is like, and what you gonna do? I was dying because that would have been me. And what you gonna do if I do take it off? Oh, you run up. Okay, that's what I thought. Because when he do take the mic off and he hands it to him, what he do? The producer does nothing. He does nothing. But he's just a cornball. I just can't believe this how they act. I'm just like, yo, they is wild. They is so wild. It don't make no sense. And I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. So then later on, the producer's in his face still. And Brandon's just like, well, I'm just going to stand here and bother y'all. And the producer's just standing so close to him. And the angle on Brandon's face, he like he was going to knock him out. I really wanted him to knock him out. He should have knocked him out. That man should not be open his face like that. He is testing him. And I want that test to go through. I want him to punch him in his face. That's really what I wanted to happen. I just think that Lifetime is wild crazy with these producers, and they should not be acting like that. People be on reality TV shows all the time, and they don't always want to be filmed. Sometimes they want to go. Sometimes they run away. People do stuff like that all the time. I've never seen producers jump people's faces just like, no, you can't stop filming. No, you can't take that mic off. Like, they may have signed a contract to be filmed and everything, but y'all are getting out of hand. It's ridiculous. So that's done with the producers. After Brandon's hanging alone with the producers and like taunting them a little bit because he's annoyed now how they acting, Taylor drags Brandon to the bathroom, locks her in. There's all this sounds, and Brandon turns his phone on the recorder because he's like, you're not gonna be lying about what's happening here. She kept touching him, and he's like, can you not touch me? I don't want to be touched. Like, she should have stopped touching him if he didn't want to be touched. That was just crazy. And you can't lock people in the bathroom. You can't hold people's hostage and be touching them. They don't want to be touched. Like, I just think she should have just not done that and left him alone. That's what should have happened. But instead, she did that. And you can tell it's just that she's a liar because she has to entrap him in the bathroom and try to talk to him because I feel like she's trying to get him to calm down so that he won't say all these things that she's been doing that she shouldn't have been doing. That is definitely what's going on. Definitely. And it's this whole, let's get back together because we can still try. It's just not genuine. I don't believe her. I don't think she really wants to try with him. And I'm not even really sure why Brandon wants to try either. He doesn't even like being filmed. And it's so obvious that they don't belong together. So maybe they just like, we'll just stick it out for TV. But like, terrible idea. Like, just terrible. And then they finally do get out of the bathroom. And Brandon is happy because one of the producers opens the door. And he's like, thank you, because I didn't want to be in there with her anyway. And after that, like, that just ruins the whole thing for Taylor and Brandon. It's all down the shambles. The next day, Brandon's like, nope, I'm out of here. He had to go to work the next day anyway in DC, but he does go to work for all that whole Michael festival business. And then he tells Taylor that he ain't coming back. He said, have fun on your vacation, because, I'm not coming back. Yeah, that is what happens. So that is really like a recap in my review of what happens. Points maybe I'll just bring up. Like, so I just feel like the therapists, whatever they call them, I just feel like the experts did a terrible job this season. Terrible. We got self-centered, lying, weirdo Zach, crazy, ultra jealous, don't know what she want, childish Katie, Brandon, who holds things in and then spews them out. He holds so many things in. He don't really got the worst thing going on for him, but still. Madison, I'll call him Madison. Taylor, and if you haven't watched my other video, I'll call Taylor Madison because she looks like the Mycene doll, Madison. But Taylor, she a liar. She hanging around men while she married, making videos about how she want more men. That just don't make no sense. Michael and Zach are literally the reasons why the experts are garbage. You're picking the craziest people on here, and it's ridiculous because Zach is literal trash. Like, cares about nobody but himself. Liar. Talking to Mindy's best friend, one of her friends, basically having a relationship with her. Garbage. He's on the garbage. It really is. And somehow Michael is worse. He's a creep. He's a pathological liar, and you literally can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. I don't believe his personality. I don't believe anything about him. I don't know who he is at all. Who is he? No one knows. Not even Michael knows who Michael is. So he really do need a therapist though. But like, no, he can't be lying like that. So like, I just really feel like the experts did terribly. And it's either because they really just wanted a hot mess show. You know, they was like, yes, we're gonna have the drama in this show. This season is entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. But terrible. Y'all really didn't see Taylor? Come on. Y'all know y'all saw Zach and knew he didn't belong on the show. This is ridiculous. It really is. And y'all should have known that Michael's stories wasn't adding up. He told one of y'all he's yoga teacher 3 times out of the week. He told one of y'all he's yoga teacher once a month. Like, y'all wasn't like putting y'all notes together? No? Like, what? Just a mess. So that is what I gotta say about the experts. They're not doing their jobs properly. Even though I do like Viviana and how she did tell Mindy that she should set standards, and if Zach doesn't listen to the standards, to leave him. And they never have experts do that, and they really need to. They be putting these people in these terrible relationships where people are cheating on them. emotionally abusive, like, and they just stand there and just let it happen for the sake of Lifetime TV. No, it's ridiculous. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm off on a tangent. I'm supposed to be reviewing this episode 14, and I'm just like, this is a crazy season. It is, though. It really is. So let me know what y'all think about this episode, because I really thought it was a hot mess. Revealing even more how crazy Katie is. Regular old Michael a liar. Taylor been lying more, but she lie here and there. She produces garbage, and they need to get knocked out. That is really it for my review on Married at First Sight, Season 10, Episode 14. Who is getting on y'all nerves? Right? What is the biggest lie that Michael has told? And who is your favorite person on the show? I think my favorite person is actually Mika. I think she's hilarious. She needs to drop Michael, but Mika is my favorite. So funny. Alright, y'all. That is it. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.